It's been a while since I posted, but here's my RV8 and here's another one. So I've bought this one to fix that one. But as you can see, if I pull this one out, yeah, look at that. Screen's cracked. Whatever the hell this black stuff is. Look at the volume, it's stuck. The volume knob stuck. This one is taped up. This one works. Oh yeah, and remember, I took the door mechanism from this. This actually had two working doors, but this one for some reason was taped up, and put it on that. So yeah, now that one works, but this one only has one door. So what I'm gonna do is clean this one up because I need to get this thing fixed, and I've actually gotten rejected by multiple repair shops just because this thing looked really bad. Yeah, this thing is also glued up. Look at that inside. There's dirt in there. What is that? Oh yeah, the STK cover. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this up and show you guys how it turns out. So this is what it looks like now. We'll do it before and after. To get this thing clean, first you gotta remove the volume knob, which is really dirty. There, get this one out. Then I guess I'll take this out. Normally this would actually be locked, but since the tray is also missing, let me show it on this amp right here. This one's locked, unfortunately. Yeah, but as you can see, this one's locked. You cannot pull it out. But there would actually be like a 3-disc changer, like a tray, but this tray is missing. As you can see, the gears are also missing. I'll try to see if I can source parts to get this one fully working as well. But for now, I'll just skip out on that. So we got these two. So we can pull out these, and yeah, that's about it. Then I'm gonna have to take the tape off, and yeah, took the tape off. Yes, dusty inside too. So now I'm gonna show you guys how you can make this look better. Grab a microfiber cloth and just drown it in alcohol. Yeah, that's it. And just clean it. And by the way, excuse my camera quality, my phone's camera got damaged in an accident. But yeah, as you can see, it's starting to look a lot better now already. I haven't even cleaned the entire thing up yet. The ink, look at the ink. Yeah, I don't know how those smudges got there. I'm gonna take off all the ink. Yeah, it's looking so much better now already. You gotta get it to look like that. And then I'm gonna clean these separately. Yeah, see the dust on the buttons, everything. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this up and then I'm gonna turn the camera back on. Before I clean the ink stains, I've not been able to get most of it off actually. I only got a little fainter, but now I'm gonna pour it all over the 3-disc changer. Make sure it does not get inside too much. But yeah, I'm gonna clean this up now. Normally there would be 3-disc trays, but here it's not. I don't know what happened to this one. Clean up the entire tray. And it's looking a lot better, way more presentable than before. We have a microfiber cloth is in bad condition, but okay. So now I'm gonna clean this up and try to find out a way to get rid of the ink. This I'm just gonna use soap and water, and there's some cracks on the corners too. Yeah, right here. Some technicians don't know actually how to remove this, and they'll like yank it out, which breaks. Just see right here. See that actually slots in right here. So this is supposed to be pushed out and then lifted up, but most people just yank it out, which you can see damages this. So I'm gonna fix this, clean this up too, the knobs, and look at the main volume knob. Yeah, bad condition. This thing is just glued on, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix all of that. So yeah, let's clean these with just soap and water. This too, and I got most of the ink stains off. Some on this side are still here, but I guess we'll see what we can do about that later. But for now, let's glue this corner. It's not this corner. It's this corner, I think. Yeah. As you can see, it's cracked right here. We just gotta put glue right here. So I'm using this glue. I don't know if this will work or not. Some glues don't actually work good on plastic. Super glue usually works, but it's kind of brittle. Once it like breaks again, it won't really reattach properly. There will always be a gap. But with these, you can clean that off. I glued it and put a dumbbell on it so that it stays pressed down, and when the glue dries, it should be good. I'm back. So I cleaned up the volume knob. The paint came off, like the silver paint on the knob came off. There's some big scratches right here, but still it looks way better than it was. So now we discovered that if you use shoe shiner, as you can see, this area looks way cleaner than the rest, right? It's because I use some shoe shiner, and if you actually rub it on the tray, it looks way better. So I'm gonna rub some shoe shiner on this thing. I don't recommend putting it on the paint. I'm just gonna rub it over here. And as I mentioned before, there's normally a tray here, which is a bit harder to clean than a flat surface like this. So it looks way better now. This corner, I couldn't get to clean this corner right here. That should be good. Yeah, little drain hole. But yeah, this shoe shiner is kind of sticky, so thank God I had this with water on it, because if I didn't, then this thing would be covered in this weird sticky residue. Clean the corners too. Small details also go along the way. Clean the smaller areas. It makes it look a lot better when these are not dusty. Even the side rails too. Yep. Clean everything, the side rails. And also when you're cleaning the front panel, clean the dust on top of a button. Like, look at that. Looks so much better. I cleaned it on top of this one too. And over on these buttons too. You can shove it in a bit. And yeah, it looks better. So clean the area on top of the buttons too. Like, touch up every small detail, like dust right here, all of these. I'm back. It's the next day, so I got it cleaned with some shoe shiner, polished it up. As you can see, these crevices, these are what need to be cleaned. Just, yeah, actually this area is looking cleaner than that one now, because that one has a bit of dust that I haven't cleaned. Unfortunately, I could not get these weird stains off. I don't know what this is. On the cover, I did get most of it off, but on the amp, the cassette door, I couldn't get it off. Be careful that you don't see too much liquid inside. That might damage the buttons. But make sure that a bit gets on the top areas so that it looks cleaner. And by the way, some shoe shiners like mine are sticky for some reason. I have no clue why this is sticky, but it is. So you gotta wipe it off quickly, otherwise this whole front panel will be sticky. So yeah, I'm gonna wipe all of this and be back. After wiping it for a while with sanitizer, it's a lot more faint now, but it's just way too stubborn. It's not coming off. But this spot came off, just a little smudge right here. Yeah. So I guess we're just gonna have to live with this. Maybe we can paint over it or use a stronger cleaner. I don't recommend using a strong cleaner because actually the paint on these older systems is actually really weak. And the paint could come off. So I'm just not gonna use it. I clean around the groove and everywhere, all these crevices. Yeah, and I also clean up this area. Just had like a bit of glue on it. The shoe shiner actually helped this thing look way better. Like, gave it a shine since it's glossy. Yeah, and I'm gonna quickly wipe it off. Okay, so now see this door is broken. There's a latch right here. It's supposed to be a latch right here. See this white piece? That's missing on this door. So I actually had a piece of tape right here. I'm gonna show you guys so you can just close it without having a ugly piece of tape right here. You need one of these thick double-sided tape. See, it's quite thick. Yeah, we're just gonna put one in between right here on this gap, and it should be sealed. I once put a piece too big and I had trouble taking it out. So make sure it's like small, like this one. Take off the top layer and now just put it in. There we go. Looks so much better now. Yeah, look at that. Both are closed. This smudge is really annoying me, but yeah, we're good. So now we just have to put everything that we took out, like this. Now one thing I'm gonna mention is that let me take these out. As you can see on this knob, on the shrometer, there's this flat piece. It's actually not fully round. Look, this area is round, and then there's this flat piece right on top. But as you can see, somebody took this out, and they did not acknowledge the flat piece, and just shoved it in, which broke this. This is unfortunately a really common issue. I don't know why people are this stupid. Why do they just not notice this bit right here? Like, look at this. They just shove it in really hard and it breaks. It's always the cheap repair shops with zero patience. They just shove this thing in really hard and it breaks. See, it's a flat piece right here. See how it's flat? You gotta line it up. A lot of people don't line it up like this. If you put it in like this, see, it won't fit in. And when they try to shove it in, this thing breaks. So yeah, always remember that. And also, this thing is also an issue. Sometimes people just yank it out. That's not how you take it out. You gotta pull this thing out, pull the front up a bit, and then lift it up. Now let's pull this out. It's very clean. And put this in. See that? See this corner? It slides in like that. Just carefully slide it in. Yep. Make sure the front also goes down, and then you can just put it in. Sticking out for some reason. Seems like the tray doesn't go in all the way. That's why it's sticking out a bit. But okay, now let's put this in. Here's the flat piece, if you can tell. You gotta line it up. Wait. And yeah, it looks so much better. There's a flat piece for the small knobs too. You can just turn it and see it fit in. It's actually really easy. Let me show you guys. it's not going in, just turn it a bit, and yeah, just like that it fits in. And yeah, the amp's now clean. One last wipe with the damp cloth, a little bit of water on it. Accidentally put a bit too much, I think. This here is a little sticky because of the tape. Not an issue. This sometimes actually falls out, so you gotta push it in a bit. There's a burn mark right here. I don't know how that happened. I guess we could cut out this excess bit and just paint over it, but that's for another time. Now let's just clean up the front. Still kind of a bit of tape residue in the bottom down there. And yeah, this amp is now in decent condition. This much is really bothering me, but yeah, there's a bit of dust back there. It still looks a bit worn compared to this, but a lot better than it used to look. Anyway, that's it for this video. See you later.